Here we are. It's day 2. I'm excited. I'm here. I showed up today. I made sure that I was present today. This morning when I woke up, I literally have been watching YouTube videos since I don't know, maybe 4:30 this morning, 5 o'clock this morning. I just been binge watching YouTube videos, and I feel like even though I'm in day 2, I'm not overthinking it, but I am overthinking it again. I done sat here for so many hours, watching YouTube videos on how to get monetized, knowing I already have this information, listening to the same thing over and over again from multiple different people. And don't get me wrong, I love that information, but I had to remind myself, I can watch 1,000,001 YouTube videos, but none of that means anything if I don't put action in. And so right now, before I got ready to even do this video, I'm like, let me go ahead and get dressed. Let me put myself together. And then I remembered that I just need to do it. Stop trying to make everything be perfect. Once again, here I am trying to make everything be perfect when it doesn't have to be. I know for a fact I'm going to learn in the process, and the more videos that I make, the better they're going to get, just in general. I don't need to overthink it because my tribe is going to find me. So if you are a mom and you want relatable mom content, this channel is for you. If you're an entrepreneur and you want entrepreneurial content, this channel, once again, is for you. If you're someone that wants to make passive income, once again, this channel is for you. So I'm saying this because I want my tribe to know exactly what I am, what I'm about, what I talk about. You're looking for fitness content, this channel is for you. I'm just going to be showcasing my lifestyle, and I'm not even going to think so deeply into it. I'm just going to get going with it and show you guys basically what I do every day and what me and my kids do together. Because at the end of the day, everything I do is going to be to make sure that my kids have a wonderful life, to make sure that in the event that I'm not here, I know that they don't have to worry about anything. Also, I know yesterday when I was talking to you guys, I mentioned the 12-week year. So what I did, I got me a cute little calendar for the upcoming year. This one starts off as January 2025. And it just goes for the whole 2025 year. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but hold on, let me see. Yeah, you see March 2025. So I got me some cute little, drop one on the floor. I got me some cute little colorful post-it notes that I'm gonna use to mark my spots on here for each 12-week period and just different important things that I may need. But instead of me writing it exactly on top of each square, I decided I'm gonna put it on post-it notes, because if I need to redo anything, because your schedule changes as time goes by. It's never gonna stay the same, and we can try to plan for stuff as much as we want to plan, but life is life, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do no matter what. So this is me at least setting the intention of what I plan to do, so that way I'm able to really measure what I'm doing in my life and how quickly I can get there, if that makes sense. Now, I also got me a pack of regular size post-it notes, because I'm going to be drawing each day of the month on here. So yesterday I told you guys I'm going to do this for 30 days. My goal is to actually make 100 videos on YouTube, 100 days worth of YouTube, right? But I do want to get monetized, for one. That's obviously one of my top priorities as far as this YouTube channel goes, just so that I can start showing you guys what steps I took in order to get to that process, and you guys are going to be able to watch my page in real time go from not being monetized to me providing value to you, to seeing it be monetized, and me continuously providing value to you. Because as I learn, I'm going to continue to make sure that I tell you guys what I learn each day, because that's important. And when God blesses you with information, it is your duty to share that knowledge. Because if you guys read the Bible, which maybe some of you don't, maybe some of you do, I don't know, but there's something that goes man will perish for the lack of knowledge. So if you don't know anything, how can you do better? And the more you know, the better you're supposed to do. So if I have a specific type of knowledge, or I learned something, whether it's earlier this morning, yesterday, a life lesson, whatever, I'm going to share it with you guys, because I feel like that's something you're supposed to pay it forward. You know, God blesses you, you pay it forward. With these, I'm gonna mark each and every day. So like I said, today's day 2. So I already should pull off 2 of my little sticky notes. I'm 2 days behind, but it's okay because I'm getting there. But I'm gonna do days 1 through 30. I'm gonna stick them on my wall, like right here under my vision board. Oh, we have to talk about vision boards too. Because that's super duper important. I'm gonna go in detail a little bit more about my vision board soon enough, but it's amazing to see the things that I've already accomplished that's on that board. And I decided to actually put it up yesterday and move my workout sheet to being on my door, so that way I can have a visual look at it again. Sometimes when you're like in the process of moving, you're not paying attention to your board if you have one. And so for me, I realized I want to be able to not only set the intention by making the vision board, but also put it somewhere where I know for a fact I'm going to lay eyes on it each and every day. And then I'm going to do me some YouTube shorts showing each day that I complete, and I'm going to be pulling the Post-it note off, because this is my accountability partner right here. We keep talking about accountability partners, and yesterday in my video, I was telling you guys how we can't wait for an accountability partner. We are the ones who have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to hold ourselves to a certain standard, because as we continue to grow and we continue to build our brand and our business, people are going to want to hold us to a certain standard. So if we don't even carry ourselves that way, people are not going to respect us in that way as well. So if I know for a fact that I lack being accountable for certain things, or I'm not doing something with the same consistency that I want to, that the girl I envision myself being is doing, then I know I need to figure out a different solution, because what I'm doing is not working. And something that they call insane is doing something that you know is not working over and over again, expecting a different outcome. So for me, this is me doing something different. Each and every day, I'm gonna physically take this sticky note off the wall to mark every single day that I make my content. And I'm planning on, like I said, I'm planning on doing 100 days, but right now I'm just trying to get the first 30 down. I'm just trying to take one bite at a time, one step at a time. And if I can do 30, that means I can do 30 more, and we can start the process over again. So I'm really, really excited about how that's gonna go, and if I'm gonna actually be consistent and do it. Like I said, I know that I will, but it's just exciting to go through the motions and go through the process, because today, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, after watching so many YouTube videos, I'm not saying that I'm burnt out today or whatever, but I low-key, like, I kind of didn't even know what I wanted to say on here anymore today. I kind of didn't even know what I wanted to say, because I'm just like overwhelmed a little bit. And I also really want to make sure that I provide y'all value. I really want to be able to make sure that y'all know my intentions, which is to provide value. And it's also to be a shining light, and to be that, you know, motivational person that reminds you that it's okay. Like, we're all human. Obviously, we're going to make mistakes in life, but the trick is to keep going. No matter what happens, keep going. I got so many stories that I want to tell you guys. Ooh, like, right now, the situation that I'm in, obviously, I'm trying to transition into being like a full-time content creator. As you all know, I was doing leasing before, and then I transitioned into the tech industry. And then after being in tech for a little while, I've transitioned back into like leasing and stuff like that. And now the company that I was just working for, they no longer have like the licensing agreement to actually operate on the property, like the land that they were working on, if that makes sense. So to make a long story short, I no longer work there, and I will tell the full story in another video at another time. But you know, it was kind of like heartbreaking a little bit, because I've always been an entrepreneur, literally since I was like 5 years old, pretty much. I've been selling stuff since I was a kid. So I've never really liked 9 to 5s. I never really talked down on them, but I never really cared for them either. And I've always kind of made money on my own. So to go through so many jobs, having a certain mindset, and then saying to myself, you know what? You said you want to get a house. In order to get a house, you have to work a minimum of 2 years. So let's go and find a job that you can be at for 2 years and be consistent with it. Just to come to find out that you can try to be as loyal as you want to a job, and anything can happen at any moment in time. And it's like you always have to make sure that you got you covered no matter what. So if tomorrow your job no longer exists, which has now happened to me twice, because even in my last tech company that I was at, that company is no longer in the United States operating in general. So that was a whole nother like hurdle or milestone that I had to kind of like get myself over. And then I said I was going to do leasing until I got another tech job. But then leasing, like real estate and stuff like that, oh my God, I just love it. You know, it's a way for me to be able to help people find homes. It's a way for me to be able to really make a difference in my community, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna always have real estate is always gonna have a special place in my heart. Tech is always gonna have a special place in my heart too, because it helped me to make a serious amount of money in a very short time, which I use to help propel me to where I am today. And it's also another catalyst for why I want to be more consistent with my content creation, because I saw how I was able to help so many families and so many women and men actually break into the tech industry the same way how I did, which is so crazy. So it's amazing to know that you can break into an industry with no like experience or nothing at all and be making over $80,000 or $70,000 entry level. You know what I'm saying? So that was just amazing in itself. But at the same time, once again, you're working a 9 to 5 and your money is not in your control. Like your job is not in your control. Things that are happening in corporate or higher up that you don't know about, that they're just telling you at the last minute, you got to learn to be able to adapt in this world. And not only that, but AI is going to be disrupting almost every industry. So it's up to us to decide and figure out, like, what are we going to do in the event that the job that we're working at or the company we're working for no longer exists? What in the world are we going to do? Why not make content and share your story? Because that's what people really want to know. That's what people want to hear. And not only that, but when I share my story with you, now you have the opportunity to learn from my mistakes, and you can use that in order to propel yourself to the next level too. That's what it's all about. I think honestly, like I call YouTube University, because I always go on there and I learn something. I learn something on YouTube University every single day I make it my business. So if I'm able to go online and learn how to maybe avoid something, or how to implement something, or how to build a skill for a certain situation, like sales, or I don't know, just tech in general, or content creation, if I'm able to go online, or editing, if I'm able to go online and learn these different types of like skills and character traits and just personal development and a whole 360 and audiobooks and all of this stuff, why not add to it? Why not add to the ecosystem of good things already happening? Before long, people are not even going to look at universities the same. They're already not looking at them the same right now. Are you somebody who went to college and now you're working a job that has nothing to do with what you went to college for? Or maybe you're not getting paid enough for all the work that you're doing? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of working a 9 to 5, and every single time I need to make a move or make a step, or my kid is not feeling good, I have to feel the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like, oh, am I still gonna have my job? Like, if they told me I could take off, but if I take off tomorrow, am I still gonna have my job when I come back? Or are they gonna act like it's an issue? Or do I have to explain myself? If I tell you I need to take off, better believe it's for a reason. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain to you why I need to take off for you to tell me whether that's good or not. I'm telling you I need to take off because I'm telling you I need to take off, not because I'm asking to take off, if that makes sense. And so I feel like with 9 to 5s, I've seen this happen with my mom, seen it happen with my sister, and now I've seen it happen with myself multiple times, my mom multiple times, you know what I'm saying? And as a parent, we want our children to be able to break generational curses and not make the same mistakes that, you know, we make. So me seeing my mom go through the process of being loyal to a company, showing up every single day, always pulling up to work on time. Like, she's not about to take off of work unless we sick her and need to go to the hospital or something. You know what I'm saying? And to lose a job just because they're switching over or another company bought them out or whatever, after being so loyal, like, it's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? It's hurtful. Also, you're giving them your youth. You're giving them all of your most valuable hours. And then when you get off work, you're so tired, you don't even have time. You don't even have the energy to play with your kids or even cook dinner sometimes. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of positive things come from working a 9 to 5, but I've also seen negative things. And some of the positive things are, now if I can be able to wake up every single morning and be consistent for a 9 to 5, then why can't I do that for myself? I can do that for myself, but I have to want it just as much as I don't want to get fired from a 9 to 5, if that makes sense. So me being able to create this content every single day for the next 100 days, or, obviously more, because I'm trying to do this for the long term, it's me showing myself that I can be consistent. It's me showing myself that I can show up for me and I can show up for you guys the same way how I show up for a company that doesn't have no loyalty to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope that today this video gives you a little bit of motivation to continue to keep going. I hope that I inspire you all a little bit to really, really take an inventory. Take an inventory of your life. Take an inventory of your job. Take an inventory of how you feel each and every day when you wake up in the morning. Because I tell you one thing, a lot of times I loved my job that I had, but I also didn't feel like going to work sometimes. And I really, really had to push myself to get up. And I really, really had to give thanks to God, and I had to wake up every single morning and remind myself that I'm choosing to be happy today. I'm choosing to win the day. I'm choosing to not let my job take everything out of me. I'm choosing to continue to make time for my children, even if I don't have as much energy today, because these are the most important years of their life when they're first growing. All of these things are very important. And for me, I just want to be able to say, wow, I really did everything I possibly could do in order to give my kids the best life that they could possibly have with the best opportunities. I want to be able to teach my children about generational wealth and trust and financial literacy and life insurance and all of these different things as I continue to learn it, because I'm young. I'm still in my 20s. My kids had to grow up with me because I had them at a young age. So we're learning all of these things together, but it's also amazing because I'm able to set the standard for them and show them different ways and different things and teach them how to not make the same mistakes that I have done, just like I do, or just like I'm going to do for you guys. And just like a lot of y'all do for me, because I watch YouTube all day long, every day. So I'm watching your average everyday people, just like I'm one of your average everyday people, talk about their daily life, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy learning from what they're teaching me, whether it's about life lessons and mistakes, whether it's about obviously monetizing YouTube, whether it's about selling digital products, whether it's about mindset. It's so many different factors that go into life, and the whole thing is just an ecosystem in general. But either way, to make a long story short, I'm just excited that I took accountability today, and I made it today too, so that I can tell you guys about something special, and also, my plans and everything. And I'm excited for day 3, and I can't wait to sprinkle, drop a couple more gems on y'all, okay? Talk to you later.